I've been saying a number of times. I was interviewed on a Russian network last month, and I said, look, first of all, the Christianity is just another version of Marxism. I mean, it's a paradise that is being sold to the working class, but by people who don't even believe in the theory to begin with. I mean, this is what I said about Marxism. I said the people who created it, the people who brought it to you, all they wanted was political power, just like Christianity. The paradise is just a narration. So this would be how I would deal with the question of the Archon. We should have genetic testing of all of our leaders, right? I want to see if they're a family. I want to see if there is a relationship between, Merkel and Putin and Clinton and people like this. Now, I could be wrong, and there could be no relation, but if democracy is going to be healthy, we need to know this, because we really need to know. We have to be absolutely certain that the ruling class doesn't have some kind of hidden connection that is not disclosed, because if they do, then basically we're just slaves, right? If democracy is just a sham and all the leaders that we're being told we can choose from are all related. So this can be done. It's not very expensive. We can even do it without their permission, because I'm sure a lot of their relatives or hopefully would participate in it. And we could build a little genetic database for the citizen. Wouldn't that be nice? So that we could then, when some new comet comes up through the media, like Obama, we could just check and make sure, you have this dark face, but your, mother's family. Let's look into this and see who they're related to. And this, is a paranoid concept, but, democracy is a serious business. And we deserve, given the fact that in the 20th century we were holocausted, right? I mean, the 20th century was just it's really, if you want to do something really fun, we're bored one afternoon, go and try to find how many Europeans were slaughtered during the 20th century. The Jews look at the Holocaust, and very rightly, and obviously correctly, and I would hold the same position if I was in their position, that what happened in World War II was a Holocaust. But there's a more general problem, which is that there's another somewhere between 150 and 250 million people that were killed by murder, wars, all these things. This we don't want to repeat, right? I mean, everyone wants to avoid that. We want to avoid the Jewish Holocaust, and we want to avoid the European Holocaust that came about through bad governance. So democracy is a very serious thing, and it failed just catastrophically in the 20th century. We would really like not to repeat this. So the first step in my mind is, and it's in this vein of coming through the idea of the Archon, is look, let's just see who the heck these people are, right? Let's just make sure that they're not just one big happy family laughing at us as we, obey them and go off to war to do, their whatever amuses them in terms of foreign policy.